digital art piece. Actually, it was the first drawing I did in like 20 years was that tree. And then a friend, Neil Yadav, I had put it out on Scent as I wanted to get some collaboration and learn how to put a cool like space image in back of it. Neil Yadav just straight hooked it up, said, send me a file. So we did a few back and forths, and that was the thing I ever really did digitally. And then he sent me some, which was really cool. So that was my first ever minted piece. If you go around and enter the room, it's kind of cool, the little black room. I would like to show some of my time-lapse photography there. But right now we've got a Dav Dragon original skull in there. Scully Beach Ribbon, I believe is what it's called.
Love that little dark room feature in the middle of the gallery like that. Really cool.
So I want to make it a little bigger, and well, someday I'll have a bigger build, but I want to make that a dark room where the only thing will be on one wall, and you could scroll through like a playlist of different time lapses, like cityscapes, sunsets, all sorts of stuff that I've done over the course of 20 years or so. I'm kind of waiting for large file like MP4s to be mintable. That would be really exciting. And then on the wall opposite the entrance is a series I did of irises that are in the garden I grew up in, my mom's garden that she planted, and they're still blooming like 30, 40 years later. So last year when I was first getting into digitally enhancing my art and then started minting it, that was some of the first series I did. And I've got to walk in the house to get a USB battery, so I might cut off for a minute here.
We wait in eager anticipation.
Connie Digital NFT of his first single, kind of on that wall, and there's a Clay Cow piece, which those are two people that inspired me a lot. So those will stay up. And then upstairs, I've actually been changing things around, so I don't remember exactly what's up there, but there are definitely some pieces from friends that were either, actually I think they've all pretty much, the pieces that I have displayed were basically like made and gifted for me, or made and gifted for me. So, which is really nice. It's such an amazing community that we have that's so supportive. I wanted to be like an artist all my life. I've been doing photography since I was 9 years old. I just never felt like it was in my reach to, show my photos in a gallery or sell some or anything like that. So the blockchain is really what kind of gave me back my dream of doing that. And the reason is because the community that's involved is so positive and supportive and just amazingly open and generous.
I have to know what's the story behind this Thanks Index?
Oh, so if I was in World, you would absolutely know. The head that I wear, it's my likeness, which is also on that bobblehead. So he actually is the reason I'm like in crypto voxels or into it as much as I am. I had, seen and heard about the project, I don't know, a year ago or something, and thought, oh, that sounds really cool. I'll check back in and maybe get a piece of land. Well, that was a mistake because when I checked back in, I was priced out. But it was pretty cool, but there wasn't much, going on. There wasn't color yet. It was very different, but it was still really, I saw a lot of possibility. And then my friend Candex from Scent, who makes a lot of amazing wearables, it was one of his first voxel builds, I think. And he said,